Welcome to the Empowered Woman Podcast. This is a place for you to learn from inspiring women how to empower yourself through self-love. I'm so glad that you're here. My name is martaspirk, and I'm your host, triplet mom, woman empowerment coach, and all things motivation extraordinaire.
On this bonus episode recorded live on Facebook, I talk about feeling proud of yourself. When was the last time you felt pride for yourself? Hopefully earlier today. I share a couple stories and encourage you to be your own and best cheerleader. Let's get right to it.
I wanted to ask a question and share a little story with you, a couple of different stories. When was the last time you felt proud of yourself? Hopefully this morning, hopefully yesterday, hopefully every single day. This is something that I talk a lot about inside the Empowered Woman School. Hi, Stephanie. That we should be feeling proud of ourselves daily. And one interesting fact that I learned not too long ago is that our brain doesn't really know the difference of between a huge accomplishment and a small feat, a small accomplishment. So when you recognize your efforts, when you recognize the good things that you accomplish, whether they're big or small, you're actually using the same part of your brain, and you're actually creating the same effect in your body. So why not remind yourself of the amazing things that you're proud of every single day? So I do want to ask everyone that's hopping on live to tell me, when was the last time you felt proud of yourself and why? Can you share a little story with me? Hi, kiddo. So for me, something that came to mind yesterday, so a couple different things. First, I was actually hired as an adjunct instructor for the Community College of Aurora to start teaching a class in the fall. So it's an interpretation class, simultaneous interpretation. And I'm so excited because teaching really is my happy place. I love teaching, and that's why I have a school, a personal development school, because it's just in my heart to impart knowledge and to see people empowered by learning that knowledge. Because even though it is me giving them that information, when they get it, when they understand it, it's theirs, right? It's all their credit. And I really, really am passionate about that. So I'll be starting this position in the fall. And I actually had a training yesterday with a teacher that is leaving. So she is leaving her position. That's why I am filling in for her for one of the courses. And when I told her my story and everything, she was like, "Oh, I'm so excited. I already see that you're going to treat this like a baby and you're going to do so well." And I had done a few things to help her, like with recordings for the students, because they have to hear and do exercises for interpretation. And she said, "You're amazing. I love how professional you are and how you sound and the cadence of your voice and all of that." And I was super proud, super happy, because it really is my happy place. And if you're joining me, say hi. So I was super proud of myself for that. But another thing that came to mind was something that I remembered yesterday when I was watching this one series. Good morning. When I was watching this series about like Secret Service, CIA, all kinds of stuff. And when you see people walking in those huge, government buildings, excuse me. And it reminded me of the first times that I started going into courts to start interpreting and how I felt so badass and so important, and then instantly I kind of downplayed it. I was like, for people that, anyone can go into a courthouse. You don't have to be special. In fact, people that, handle driving tickets or whatever it is, anyone can go to these places that are super fancy and different for me because I'd never been in this environment and I'm not from the US. And especially if you're a lawyer, if you work there, then you go there all the time. But when I started going to courts, knowing that I was going there to work, it just made me feel so empowered. Like this little girl that came from Brazil is now working for the US government, going into these places and having a badge and getting to bypass security. And it just made me really proud of my own accomplishments. And then when I thought about this story and about telling this story, I thought people are going to think it's silly. Why would you feel proud of yourself like it's no big deal? Anyone can walk into, well, not right now, but anyone can walk into a courthouse, like it's open to the public. Most divisions and most things are. And isn't that what we do to ourselves all the time, right? We feel proud for something, about something, and then we're like, oh, but it's not that big of a deal. Oh, it's not that great. And I encourage you to not do that today. I encourage you to take every single one of your accomplishments and count it as a victory and count it as something amazing, whether it is folding the laundry, the huge pile of laundry, whether it is sweeping the floors, cleaning the dirty dishes, or whether it is getting a degree, getting a new job, whatever it is, I want you to share with me what you're proud of, because when you do that, you lift yourself up. And like I said, your brain doesn't know the difference. So when you remind yourself of the amazing things that you've accomplished, you're actually empowering yourself instead of expecting somebody else to say, oh, Marta, that's amazing and you're great. Then you can do that yourself. And Erin says, stop downplaying, celebrate all the things. Exactly. So I wanted to share with you a couple of things that I feel proud of that are pretty big for me. But some small things literally is just surviving quarantine with triplets and cleaning the house whenever I feel like it, because with everyone staying in the house, things get dirty way faster, and I am not going to be cleaning every waking moment. So sometimes things are a little bit dirtier, and then one day I'm like, all right, I got this. I'm going to get up and I'm going to sweep and I'm going to clean. But some other days I give myself some slack and I don't do it. So celebrate yourself today and share with me something that you're proud of. And the reason why I'm sharing all of this is because I want to encourage you, woman that's watching me today, to join the Empowered Woman School. I actually just got off the call with one of the recent members that just joined recently. And I asked her, what prompted you to join? Tell me more. And she said, well, I was actually looking for something like this, something, to build community, to connect with other women, to share experiences, to just stay committed to personal development. And the fact that we meet weekly on Zoom is super helpful. So I was super happy about that because this is my heart. So if you are looking for creating friendships, creating relationships with other women, and keeping yourself accountable to personal development, then you need to join us. And I'm actually doing a drive this week because I'm increasing the price in May to $99 a month. Right now, it's at $27 a month. That's the founding rate, right? When I first started the school in English early January. So if you join this week, you get to keep that rate of $27 a month. You have access to me, to all the past classes. You can join live. Every week we have live classes with different instructors. Erin is one of the instructors in the school, and we have guest experts too. I already have an guest expert booked for the 15th of May coming in the school and dropping some amazing knowledge. So you have to come. You have to join because it's a no-brainer. It's super affordable, and it's an amazing time to do so with everything that we're experiencing on right now with, feeling so isolated and distant. It's really, really important for you to be able to talk to people about your feelings and what's going on. And what better place to do that than a place with other women that want to share? Because we all have different levels of friends. You have friends that you talk about your weight. You have friends that you talk about your husband. You have friends that you talk about your kids. Then why not have friends that you can talk about your feelings and talk about what you're going through and your struggles and how you want to become more confident to overcome these things and, and stand up for yourself and have that confidence to have those difficult conversations, to maybe have that difficult conversation with your husband that you've been putting off, to maybe stand up for your boss, or maybe to apply for that job, or maybe to start that business. So if you need that support and that accountability, then the Empowered Woman School is for you. Yes, Erin says, just give up one latte or a fancy coffee a week and boom, your membership is paid for. That is so true. And you're probably not even having that latte right now anyways. So invest in yourself and join us in the school today. And I will help you with tools to make sure that you are reminding yourself of reasons why you should be proud of yourself every single day. So I will drop the link once this video is over, or I guess you could just go to martaspirk.com and you'll find more information. But yeah, tune into the Empowered Woman podcast for today's brand new episode and share with me what you're proud of today.
There you have it, a short and sweet episode to lift you up today and remind you to enroll in the Empowered Woman School by Friday to get our founding rate of $27 a month and enter an amazing giveaway with prizes from women-owned businesses. Hope to see you inside. Until next time, bye.